Hey Legacy Adults, Jay Gordon here. I'm excited to give you guys a tour of the building, and I was trying to decide where to start, and Pastor Matt came out, and so I got him to say a word, and we'll tack that on to the end. But earlier today, this is Wednesday afternoon that I'm videoing this, we tried to do a simulated tour, and the recipient on the other end told me that we lost Wi-Fi a couple of times, and so that made for not as good a Zoom connection and a continuous tour of the building. And so I thought I would go ahead this afternoon and do a video. You'll only miss a few hours of construction in the morning that will have already been done. But anyway, here we go. I thought I would start out at the front entrance to the building. The main parking lot is just behind me, and I say main, it'll be a little bit smaller than the other one where all the pine trees are, but this is the parking lot that will replace the one that was here earlier. And of course, it's been here a few months. You've seen that, and you see the lifts there. When I was talking to Pastor Matt, one of those lifts was running around beeping, and so that interrupted the video a little bit, but not too much. I believe you'll still be able to hear him. So this is a place that we're going to start our tour, and I'm going to turn the video around so you won't have to see me and can see the full diagram of the building. And so we'll start that, and I'll flip it around and we'll go. Okay, I've got the video flipped around so that you don't have to see me anymore, and I thought I would start again out here in the front. And if you see the smaller of the two buildings that we're building over here to the left, that will include a multi-purpose room. And one of the things that many of our members are excited about, closest to us in this corner, are men's and women's restrooms that'll be pretty much right outside of worship, and so it'll be easy access, and a lot of people are very glad to hear that. Of course, our lobby is going to be expanded, and the wall that's there separating us from the worship center now will come down on the other side of the temporary wall, and we'll have a really nice space for gathering and fellowshipping and just getting from different places there. That'll be really nice. The large part here is going to be adult space on the bottom for our small groups. Lots of various size rooms, small, medium, and large, and so that's going to be good. And the second floor is going to be children's ministry. And this morning I had John Tice do a video for us, and he gave us a tour of that, so you'll be seeing that in just a minute. So I'm going to hit pause and walk to another place where we can get a perspective. Okay, as you see now, we're on the 119 side of things, and I thought you'd get the best perspective from me sitting up in this bulldozer, whatever you call it. So here I am. But on the far side, there's the worship center. One of my favorite features is all of the glass, and this is at the end of the lobby closest to 119. I understand there'll be a patio here and some seating, and so obviously a glass door there in the middle. That's going to be really nice. But you'll see in a few minutes, looking at this from inside, you see the trees, and it's just going to be a beautiful view. And then as we go to the right, a little bit closer to the parking lot, out there you see the three windows there that are part of the multi-purpose space. Okay, I'm off of this device now, and I just realized I might have run through that a little bit quickly, and so just wanted to give you another short pan around as we look at the building there and the glass. That's really going to be nice, so I wanted to give you some time to see that view. Okay, from here, why don't we just work our way on the inside? I thought I wouldn't do too much walking today, but hey, it might work out and give you perspective, know where we're going, and kind of help. And thought this door might be locked, but it's not. So we're inside here, and you can see out what it looks like, and that'll be just a beautiful area where we can enjoy the view there. As we move to the right, over here is room 130, or what used to be 130. It'll now be called the Commons, and there will be a place to do some food service here, maybe coffee. As we look into the rooms down the 130 hallway, we have 3 rooms that will be classrooms used for various things. And now we're looking down to where the prayer room used to be. One of the things that has been created is a stairwell going up to the 3rd floor. Back behind the worship center, most of you have never been there. We do have some staff offices up there and video control areas. Of course, those are stairs. You can't see those because it's really dark. And so we're moving back out into the main area of the lobby now, headed toward the multi-purpose room. Okay, we're moving into the multi-purpose room now, and this just will give you an inside view of this, a very large area. I believe the common setup here will be round tables with chairs around them, and so it'll be an area where we could do food service, banquets, meetings of legacy, adult gatherings and things like that. And of course it'll be close to the food service area out there. And then we have a couple of closets in here for storage, and that's going to be really nice. Of course there'll be an entrance on each side of that. We're moving toward the other side, and then as we look through here, we have a couple of restroom areas to the right that we mentioned already. Hello, how are you? Good. So those will be close to worship, which will be right through those doors. So that'll be a nice feature. People won't have to walk as far as they did. Of course, all of this plastic will come down. It's not a permanent feature, obviously, just to add some protection during the construction. Okay, this is the inside of where we started our tour, the main entrance to the parking lot that we just replaced, and I love the glass here. I think that's such a nice feature, brings in a lot of sunlight. And this is the temporary wall that I mentioned will come down, and then behind that will be our existing previous worship center doors, and this wall was really just created for construction and to divide the area from the area that we use right now. And so you might notice how wide this lobby is, and of course it's about what it is down there, but as we move down toward the existing welcome desk, it's going to open up. Once that wall is moved, there will be a much larger area on this side and a new welcome desk right in the middle out here. And so that area is going to be really, really nice. You see we'll have stairs going up this side and that side to the children's area, and John Tice will tell us about that in a few minutes. Okay, you're looking at John Tice, our children's minister, and he is going to give us a building tour today. John, anything you want to say before we head out?
Good morning, Legacy adults. First of all, what you're about to see as brand new to you is brand new to me as well. I've seen the drawings. I've been up there earlier, but I haven't been up there probably 6 weeks. So again, just as new as it is to you, it is to me. So let's go, and I'll show you the building and kind of give you a little run through how.
And another thing, John, we're not sure what we'll find. We might have some workers working and making noise, but
that's exactly right.
We'll see how it goes. All right, we're in the main lobby.
Right here, and boys and girls, moms and dads will have 2 access points. The ladder, the stairwell over there, and then these stairs right here. So let's go on up.
And what are we calling this crossover area?
This we're calling, at the moment, we're calling it the bridge.
Okay.
And of course there will be some gospel connections to that name as well. So they'll come through here, and then they'll enter. This is the check-in area right here, where boys and girls and moms and dads will check in on both sides. And then the main doors will be right here. But before we even go in there, let me show you the resource room. The
awesome.
Resource room is right here. This is where we will keep all of our faith trainer teaching supplies and just all of the materials that we need for Brook Hills kids.
Nice size room.
Yeah. These are the main entrances to Brook Hills kids. Watch your step. Okay, from this point on, we have 2 main sections. Over here is 1st through 3rd grade.
And we're looking toward the student building now.
That's right. And then over here is all of our 4th and 5th grade rooms. So let's start over here.
Okay, sounds great, John.
They'll come down in here, and this is the main large group room. So this is the 4th and 5th grade large group room where this experience will happen. This is where they will do song and praise. They'll be quoting their Bible memory verses. We'll be using this space also for games and things like that as well. And then this is where the main Bible teaching will happen. And then they go to small groups where they'll do the debriefing of what.
And just to get a picture, I believe the kids will sit on the carpet. Is that correct?
Yes, except for during COVID, we're planning to use chairs for social distancing.
Okay, cool. And there'll be a stage over.
This looks like, to me, like this is where the sound booth is going to be.
Okay.
And so there will be a small platform over here.
Okay,
And
cool.
The kids will all be sitting right here.
Awesome.
Yeah. And
Then we have classrooms.
And then these are all of the small group rooms. Over
Okay.
here, over here. All right, now we're moving from the 4th and 5th grade. Again, we're back over here where the entrances are. And now we're into the 1st through 3rd grade. Again, small group rooms everywhere in here. And then we come over here to their large group room.
And it's quieter over here without a fan, John. That's
Yeah,
nice.
it is.
Maybe you won't have to yell.
That's right. So this is their experience where they will be.
And again, what grades in here?
This is 1st through 3rd grade.
1st through 3rd, and it's a
Yeah.
little larger than the other one.
Right, Jay. And over here is the where the sound booth will be, tech booth, and the main stage will be right over here.
Awesome.
And then the kids will be seated just all throughout here, just like that. So that's Brook Hills Kids right there.
Awesome.
Right now you kind of don't see the complete size because, you know, the walls are open and all that, but it's going to be a phenomenal space, and we will definitely be using it to develop the faith of our boys and girls. And Legacy Adults, thank you for those of you who have contributed to this being a reality. Thank you.
Awesome. And what if some of them might be interested in serving in one of these rooms? What should they
Well,
do?
I'll tell you what, children's ministry has no age limit. So if you want to be a faith trainer, it's a great place to serve. In Scripture, through Old Testament, New Testament, we see a mandate really to transfer the faith from one generation to the next. And really no better people to do that than people who are well seasoned in life, come at Scripture with a different perspective. And I think our children would benefit from any of you considering serving with us. If you're interested in serving with Brook Hills Kids, it's a great place to serve. Just contact one of us. We'll be happy to talk to you about it.
All right, thanks, John. Okay, just to give you some perspective now, I'm holding up the camera. We're looking way down toward the student building, and I love these weeds here. They're my favorite part. Not really. Those will be going, obviously, but they're almost as tall as I am, so we're growing a good crop of weeds. I guess all of that rain we got in June was a big help to that. So we see sort of the inside of the adult space and children's space there, and this is very near where our entrance was previously to the main building, accessed by most people because most of our parking is behind us. So this will be kind of another secondary entrance to the main entrance, but honestly, with where the parking is, I think most people will use this entrance here. And then we have the steps going up to the children's area and the bridge that John Tice will tell us about. So we'll save that for the end, but now as I move in a little bit, we will have a very nice welcome desk right here in the middle, and it's in an area that you can look that way and see all the way down to the commons area. You turn this way toward the parking lot where we were earlier, and you see there'll be a covered drop-off beyond those doors. Then we have the entrance there, and you can't see it now, but as you look toward that wall, toward our existing building, you'll be able to see the doors to the preschool area. And so one of the features of this is it's going to be a real nice connection point, and we'll be able to show people where to go. Of course, one of the things we like to do is take people, but if somebody has a question, we're able to see those areas. And of course, obviously the children will be just upstairs, and so that'll be an easy access, and this will sort of be like a grand central point and easy to coordinate things and send people to different places. So as we move into this area, there will be a room here for volunteers, and I believe that there will be some snacks and things, maybe a place to leave a code or whatever for volunteers. And we have some smaller restrooms here in this area. Across the way there, it's a little bit not evident yet that a desk will be there, sort of a small group welcome area, and we'll be able to point people to groups and answer questions and that type of thing there. So we'll take you down the smaller hallway as we move forward a little bit. There are two hallways we can see from here, one short and one that goes pretty far out toward the student building. So looking at this area, We have a couple of larger classrooms. Whoops, I missed the door on the first one, but this is the second of a couple of really large meeting spaces that we'll have right here very close. And then we have a line of 4 different rooms along this area. So nice size small group rooms. And I'll take you back to that first room that I missed. It was originally going to be 2 rooms, and we decided to move the wall and make this one larger meeting area. Watch your step. So we have this area here that'll make for a nice meeting room as well. We'll head across now. We're going to get some noise from a fan that's been keeping the workers cool, and so I won't try to move that. But on both sides of this, we obviously have classrooms. We'll take you into one of those. Nice view out the window for these small groups. And so I'll walk through these quickly. Just various size classrooms for small groups, and I think that'll be pretty evident what most of this is as we look from side to side. Forgive my finger in the way there, and here's an emergency exit and ways that kids can get down in case of any type of emergency. We hope to have some kind of coffee serving center back in this area in the back of this, and then a storage room, and then obviously classrooms on this side. Some of these are pretty large classrooms. We're excited to have those, and excited to have a varying number of different size classrooms. This one's sort of dark, but these 4 rooms in the middle, 2 are accessed from this side, 2 from the other side. We hope to ultimately make those sort of like a living room space, a very comfortable area for small groups to meet, or meetings to take place, or counseling sessions to take place there. And those will be ultimately designed a little bit nicer than our standard classroom, or furnished a little bit more nicely. Okay.
Hey friends, I'm here in our lobby with Jay. Jay's on the other side of the phone here. I hope you enjoyed your tour as he kind of walked you around to get you familiar with what's going on here. And I just want to say a huge word of thanks from me, from the church, for the way that you pray for us and the way that you have given to the cause of the gospel in and through our local church, and just the way that you've invested your life in discipling others and caring for one another in the midst of this crazy time that we're in here recently. So I love you. I miss y'all. I hope you're doing well. May the Lord bless you today.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed the tour today. As I was leaving campus, I thought I'd go ahead and do a close-up from out here so you can see a big perspective of the building and what that looks like. Some of you have been on campus, some haven't, but that's what it looks like right now, and it's taking shape, and that's almost finished textures and brick on the end, and so thought you would enjoy that. But hope you enjoyed the tour. Have a blessed day.